This is the COMA Girl Daily Podcast, written by Stephanie Bond. October 8th, Saturday. Roberta was licking the remains of a pecan tart from her fingers and humming to emphasize its gooey goodness. Girl, you have to wake up so you can help me eat the leftovers I bring home. I'm gonna get fat. Does that mean Marco is no longer around to scarf up my half of the freebies? She sighed. Marco split again? Of course he did. And I'm just sick about this marigold, but the money I was saving for you from your cards and letters that I kept in the freezer, about $1,000, it's gone too. She made a mournful noise. I'm so sorry. I just can't believe he'd steal from me. She blew her nose. I mean, from you. Poor Roberta. She always falls for the wrong guy. She reminds me of me. But I started saving all over again today when I sorted through your mail. $80 in the oven. Lord knows Marco would never look there if he came back. And if he did, all he'd see are the sweaters I store in there. That's Roberta. After slaving over an oven all day at the bakery, she never cooks at home. And the closest I come to cooking is watching Chef Hélène Allegretti YouTube videos on a loop. Do yourself a favor and Google YouTube Hélène Allegretti cod. I'm not ashamed to admit half of those views are mine. Suffice to say, the sweaters and the cash are safe in our oven. But before I read your mail to you, I thought you'd want an update on the case of the Mystery Hat Man. That's what I'm calling it. Kind of catchy, huh? Roberta figured out the father of my baby left a San Antonio Spurs hat at our apartment and is determined to find out who he is. You and I know it's Duncan Wheeler, who is engaged to be married and conveniently out of the country. But Roberta has already dismissed Duncan as a candidate because his fiancée, Trina, said he doesn't own a hat like that. Since Roberta doesn't realize she already solved the case, she's still chasing down leads. Mr. Palmer called me back and said the hat doesn't belong to anyone at your office, so co-workers are off the list. Then I decided to put an ad on Craigslist for the owner with the title, "Did you leave this hat at my apartment?" Okay, and that's only the setup of every slasher movie. But that turned out to be a bad idea because I got 94 pingbacks, including 2 from the Philippines. Only 94. So, I'm kind of back to the drawing board, but I'll think of something. No baby daddy is going to outsmart Roberta Hazard, P.I., which is kind of what I'm afraid of. Because honestly, what good could come from Duncan knowing he's the father? Enough lives have been plowed through. So, here's my favorite letter of the week. Get ready to laugh. Dear COMA Girl, my name is Otto. I want to spread Dijon mustard all over you and lick it off.
It's Stephanie again. What do you think will happen next in the COMA Girl Daily Podcast? Be sure to subscribe now so you don't miss a single episode of this 6-month saga. And check the show notes for more information about COMA Girl ebooks and the complete audiobook, plus links to other serials I've written. Thank you for joining the COMA Girl Party. This is going to be so fun.